Ooh. I think we've started. I think the call is being recorded now. Um, so, yeah, I think we can start. So, good evening once again. Believe you can still hear me. So, please, can you see my
Good
screen?
evening. Yes.
All right, beautiful.
Yes.
So, today, all right, thank you very much for the feedback.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so,
Yes. Good
all
evening.
right, thank you. Please mute your mics. Thank you. So, today I'm going to be looking at something really interesting, and we are really getting to the part where we have to do a lot of work. Okay, we're actually getting to the part where we have to do a lot of work. So, yeah. So we've looked at. Let me just do an overview. We've looked at from day one. Saw how to turn those hard things into basic instincts. The fact that you have to keep pushing yourself and keep, showing up every day and be disciplined and all of that. In day two, we spoke about market research, the equation to wealth. Yeah, day three and product research also. Day three, we now spoke about coming up with a lead magnet. Okay, and we talked briefly on offer creation. I'm going to look at offer creation again on this by day six, right? That is like when we'll be bringing everything together. But today, I want to look at something a bit straight to the point, not straight to the point, sorry, but really very important. Okay. But before I start, I just want to say something because it's important I say it. Okay. Now, in anything, you must know what is what. Okay. Now, you are here because you want to learn, and then you want to basically hope no one is trying to join because I really can't see my screen. Okay. Yeah, yeah, because you want to learn, and then you you want to create a business for yourself. Okay, you want to create a business for yourself, and I just have to say this that um, you have to know the difference between your personal social media platforms and then your business social media platforms. Okay, because you if you are going to make money online, that means you have to be very very active online. Okay, please just give me a minute. Janet. All right, so can you see my screen? Can you see hear me?
Yes.
All right, so if you want to run an online business, that means that you have to be active, and you have to be active online. That is just the truth. If we are talking about how to generate traffic, how to do your market research, and we are talking about people online, that means you have to be active online. Okay, that means that you have to use social media for that purpose. Okay, and I just thought to mention that because that is just how it's going to happen. You cannot say you want to reach people, you want to sell to people online, and then your social media platforms are are not active. Great. All right. So it's very important that um you know the difference. Okay. So basically, why am I saying this? If you Because we are going to be doing a lot of things online. Okay. So if you know that you have personal accounts and then you don't want to use it for business, then it's very important for you to have business accounts as well. For example, that's why WhatsApp came up with WhatsApp Business. Okay, so if you don't use your personal account for the purpose of business, that means you need to have a business account. It's as simple as going to Play Store to download business WhatsApp, then use your business line to open a WhatsApp there. It's as simple as that. Okay, the line that okay, I think I should leave it as I mean like that. So also, for example, Facebook also, if you're going to be generating traffic from Facebook, that means you're going to use Facebook for that purpose. If you're going to be generating traffic from Twitter, that means your Twitter will have to also be related to your business. Now, why am I saying that? Because we're dealing with things online. That means you have to have,
Sorry.
you need to have,
Excuse me, problem.
please,
We weren't clearing your.
dealing with things online. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, I think it's
Yes,
the
very
network.
well.
Please just mute your mic. Thank you. All right. So I was saying that. Let me just increase my voice a bit. I was saying that if you are going to run an online business, that means you need to be active online. And if you're not comfortable using your personal account, then you have to create a business account. It's as simple as that. Okay. Yeah, I just thought to say that before we actually get into the agenda for today. I will try to go straight to the point so that you can understand what I'm talking about. So today we're going to look at traffic. Okay, please mute your mic. Thank you. Kind, please mute your mic. Thank you. So today we're going to look at traffic. We're going to look at sales funnel. We're going to look at organic lead generation from Facebook and from Twitter. I'm going to just do a brief summary. Okay, this is like what we're going to look at today. And there's a lot to look at, but I'll just try to go straight to the point. So the first thing is traffic. What is traffic? What is traffic? I'm sure we all must have been on the road, and then you're driving your car or in a ride, and then there's traffic. It's as simple as that. So when we talk about traffic in business, we're simply talking about where a lot of people are. Okay, where a lot of people are. So what is traffic? Traffic simply means where a lot of people are. Where a lot of people are. I don't think there's a better explanation. Traffic is where a lot of people are. So we're talking about where a lot of our prospects, our prospective customers, the large markets that we spoke about, where they are. Okay? Yeah, it's as simple as that. Remember, we have to reach out to them and we have to get them to raise their hands as interested in whatever we have to offer. So we're going to look at the subject of traffic today, okay, and how to get it, how to generate this traffic. Okay, now how do you generate traffic? Yeah, I wrote types of traffic. Actually, these are ways in which you can generate traffic. There are two basic ways. Number one is the paid traffic, and number two is the free traffic. Now, as the name implies, well, in my opinion, I think both are paid, but I'll just explain what I mean. When we talk about paid traffic, we're talking about you paying with your money to get people who are interested in your stuff. Okay. So, for example, if I'm interested in targeting people who want to get maybe a a skin product, okay, I will pay with my money. I'll pay social media platforms with my money for them to generate this traffic for me. That's where we have things like Facebook and Instagram adverts. Okay, we also have Google adverts. We also have YouTube adverts. We have TikTok ads. We have Twitter ads. I mean, there are many platforms. Virtually all the social media platforms that we know, they have, like, you can pay them money, okay, and then they will give you traffic. You pay them. I mean, I run ads virtually every day. I even run ads for people. And I was just speaking to someone earlier today about his advert. So what you do invariably is that you pay with your money. You pay Facebook money for them to give you traffic, basically. Okay? But I understand that, I mean, you really don't have a lot of money. For most people, they don't have a lot of money to sponsor their advert to generate traffic. So what do? They rely or the results to free traffic. Now, in free traffic, you are not spending any money, okay? But what you'll be doing is that you'll be spending a lot of time and effort. So you see, both has the pros, both have their pros and cons. You get for paid traffic, you just pay Facebook and boom. Like this is what most people do. This is how paid traffic is what the top guys do, the big boys out there. That is what they do. Just pay Facebook, just pay Instagram, they pay Google, pay YouTube, right? And then these social media platforms will, generate traffic for them without any form of whatever. But free traffic, since you're not paying money, you have to literally dedicate your time and your effort to it to ensure that you see that you're able to generate this traffic. Okay. So, but the focus of today's training will be on free traffic because paid traffic is actually sweet. It's what I advise everyone to do. Okay. But as a beginner, especially if you don't have a lot of funds, a lot of money, you want to focus on free traffic. Okay, now in free traffic, you're not paying any money, but you have to pay with your time. That's why I said at the end of the day, both are paid. Just that this first one you'll be paying money, but this second one you'll be paying with your time and your effort. I believe that has been clear. So now let's see something. I want to look at something very important. This is your money funnel. Your money funnel. Okay. Now, I really want you to understand what a funnel is. So first of all, let me leave this message. Let me leave this page. Let me go back to this page. You know that I want to look at your money funnel. Or let me just come here so that you can understand what I'm trying to say. Now, you need to understand what a funnel is. So first of all, I want you to think about a funnel, like an actual funnel, like the one you use to maybe turn your fuel into your generator. Okay? Or if you don't know what a funnel looks like, just look at this one on the screen. Now, what do you observe? You will see that the top is wide, right? The top is wide and it gets narrower as it goes down, right? Now, in the online world, okay, a sales funnel is simply, basically the process of taking someone from being a stranger, okay, you are taking a person to be from being a stranger to be a lead, all right, and then eventually a buyer. So invariably, in marketing terms, you say, oh, a sales funnel is how we take audience from cold to warm and then to hot. Now, the idea of this funnel is simple. Now, observe the picture you are seeing in front of you. I hope you can see it. Please just let me know.
Yes.
All right, great.
Yes, I
All
can
right,
see.
great.
Yes.
All right, great. Great. So, traffic, this how it works. Traffic, we said traffic is where a lot of people are. So traffic goes into the top of the funnel and what? Money comes out through the bottom. It's as simple as that. Okay? Traffic comes through the top. What is this? Sorry about that. Traffic comes through the top and then money comes down. Okay, now so for ideally for paid traffic, that means that the more money should come out, okay, through the bottom than the amount you're actually putting through the top. That means if I pay maybe Facebook, for example, maybe I pay them 100,000 naira, okay, that they should generate traffic for me through this funnel. Okay, ideally, if I spend 100,000 naira, that means I should be getting like 200,000 naira or 300,000 naira down here. Okay, I just want to keep this as simple as possible so you can understand how it works. Now imagine you had a magic box, okay, that's when you want that spits out say twice or three times any amount you put inside. That is how traffic works. Just like I put 100,000 naira through the top, okay, and then 300,000 naira comes down. It's not as easy as simple as that, but that's just how it works. So you pay Facebook to generate traffic for you. So they are going to bring a lot of people who are interested in your stuff. They will come through the funnel, and then money will come out. Like, you understand what I'm trying to say? But for organic traffic, we're actually going to do the work. Rather than paying money, we're going to pay with our time and our efforts to bring a lot of people through the top of the funnel to the end that money comes down here. Okay, now paid traffic and organic Free traffic. Free traffic is also known as organic traffic, right? So I just thought to mention that. So the first thing you have to realize is that, see, nothing comes out of the bottom of the funnel if nothing goes in through the top. Okay? Nothing will come out from this place here if you don't put anything at the top. So if you are getting any form of massive traffic, I mean, if you are not getting traffic at all, okay, that means you are not even in business at all, at least not yet. Okay, so nothing will come out of here. There will be no money that will come out of here if you don't put anything through the top. It's as simple as that. That's why I want to teach you how to get traffic into your funnel. All right, great. Now, a lot of people do this. A lot of, like I said earlier, the big boys, that's what they do. They just, they pay the social media platform to give them traffic and then they make money at the end of the day. But like what I will tell you is that traffic is not the only part of the equation. Okay, there is something else, and it's what every top affiliate, whatever affiliate marketer, big boys out there. That's what they have come to understand, and it is. And I explained this to you the first time, the first day or the second day, that no matter how good you are, okay, no matter how good you are, no matter how brilliant your sales messages, no matter how solid your headline of your lead magnet is, 97% of the people will not buy from you immediately. Why? That is just human nature. So don't stress yourself about that. Okay? So a whooping 97% of people will not buy from you immediately. We said only 3% are ready to buy. So since that is how humans work, we don't try to go against human nature. Instead, we'll cooperate with it. So instead of trying to go against it, what we do is that we cooperate with it. And this is what the top guys, the top athletes out there know. Okay? Great. I'm just trying to ensure I don't miss anything. So the big boys, that they spend a lot of money on adverts to ensure that a lot of people, a lot of traffic is put into their funnel. And that's how they make it. And that's how they make a lot of money as well. Great. I hope you're still following. I hope you're still following. Some spend as much as 10,000 naira per day. You can imagine. So they spend a lot of money on ads. So what that invariably means that they are generating a lot of traffic to their sales funnel, or we can call money funnel. This is either called sales funnel or money funnel. So they generate a lot of traffic, and that's how they make a lot of money. Remember, nothing comes down from here if nothing goes up. Okay? I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. So don't try to compete with big boys out there. For various reasons, you will fail because they have more money than you. They are more popular than you. They have more authority than you. Their ads have probably been seen a lot of times by many people, and they can hire people to just run ads for them because they have money. They spend a lot of money on traffic than you. So you get at the end of the day, all odds go against you because you are just starting out and you probably don't have the kind of money that they have. And even if you have a superb copy, an irresistible offer, a power guarantee and all of that, you will not still be able to beat them to it. So I'm going to teach you how to generate traffic for free, but I already want you to know that you're not paying money, but you will have to pay with your time and your effort. Great. So this is how it works basically. I call this the new age organic client generation. The new age organic client generation. And it's simply based on the concept of value-based marketing. And this is built on the simple premise of giving before asking. You want to give people value before asking for anything in return. Okay? It's called value-based marketing because you are offering value to your customers without asking for their money. Okay? Basically, what this does at the end of the day is that it creates goodwill in your market because when you deliver massive value to people, You score, they get to know you, they get to like you, and they get to trust you. So first of all, that's why we spoke about what we call a lead magnet, okay, a money magnet that you give people for free to attract them into your space. Okay, so I said yesterday that the lead magnet will also position you as an authority. Okay, because you're giving them for free, they will thank you and they will see you as an authority in that field. That is how it works. So while other people are saying, come and buy from me now, why they are focusing on the 3% of people who are ready to buy at the moment, what you are doing is that you are showing people that you can help them by actually helping them. Okay? So what this kind of marketing does is that you are speaking to people, you know, who aren't yet ready to buy, but they are curious about how you can help them, and that is a whooping 97% of the market. All right. Now the good news, like I said earlier, I'm just going to repeat myself, is that this approach has been probably forgotten for a while. Okay, but it still works. It still works a lot. It still works a lot. So yesterday we spoke about giving people what we call a lead magnet. So that is the idea. You want to give people something for free for them to know you, to like you, to trust you, and to see you as an authority. All right, without asking for their money. So we spoke about all of that yesterday. I really just want to go straight to the point. So with that being said, we're going to look at how to generate traffic. There are two places I want to teach you how to generate traffic for free. Okay, then I'm going to show you where you can get a lot of people who will be interested in your stuff for free. Okay, so the first, we're going to look at Facebook lead generation. But before I continue, let me just confirm again. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Thank you
Yes.
very
Yes, I
much
can.
for that feedback.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. So there are the first is thank you. Seems you're using Glow because anyway. So Facebook lead generation. I want to teach you how you can generate traffic from Facebook for free. So there are three
Yes.
parts to this.
I can hear
What's
you.
that? This fellow is using Glow. They're using Glow. He's prepared, obviously. Please just mute your mic, kind. Please mute your mic. Thank you. Okay. So there are three parts to this. There are three parts to this. Sorry, I was just distracted. There are three parts to this. And number one is what? Positioning. Okay. Number two is content plus interaction. And number three is the actual hunting for traffic. I think that's what I should have named it. Hunting for traffic. So let's look at the first one, positioning. I really want to go straight to the point, so I will just explain now. I'll probably not come back. So I really need you to pay rapt attention. Positioning is simply, you building up your social media platforms or your social media in a way such that when people view your profile, when people see your page, all right, you are positioned as an authority. Okay, and when it comes to Facebook, there are the way you can do this. Number one, your profile picture. Okay, your profile picture. These are the basics, and it's when you check someone's profile for the first time, the first thing you want to look at is the profile picture on Facebook now. The profile picture. So ensure that your profile picture is exotic. It is exotic. Okay, exotic. Ensure that even if it means going to use an iPhone or a Samsung 22 Ultra or some S22 Ultra, or going to the studio, get a good profile picture, okay, and use for sorry, get a good picture of yourself and use as a profile picture. The second thing is your cover photo. Okay, you can get that. Ensure it's related to whatever you offer. Cover photo is also very important. And also the other thing is your bio. Please just give me a minute. Whew. Oh boy. Okay. The other thing is your bio. Okay, you really want to talk about um, So we're going to look at, we want to talk about what you do, okay, what you can offer. Okay. The other thing is your about information section on Facebook. One thing you can do is you can turn on that notification where you have um, how many followers you have and all of that. Because when someone says, "Oh, this person is followed by 2,000 people," it helps them also believe in you. But all in all, also your featured images you upload, ensure that you have things like testimonials, things like benefits of what you offer, things related, to whatever you offer. So these are like the basic things. Even if you don't do any other thing, you must not miss these things. Your profile picture must be exotic. Your cover photo must be related and relevant. Your bio you must say what you do. Okay, I think it's the next one. I'll tell you what to say in the bio. Then your about information section also, and then featured image section. The other one is your content. I learned this from Kenny Nwokwe in his PATS framework. He's a top affiliate marketer of the 72RG. He's a top affiliate marketer. Yeah, but he gave a class, one time like that on organic lead generation. And I learned this framework from him. It's called the ROVL content marketing. That means whatever you want to put out, RO stands for results, V stands for value, then L stands for lifestyle. That means you don't want to put out content as though you're a robot. Okay, once in a while you want to talk about results of yourself, of your students, or your people that you know about. Then value. You really want to give a lot of value. In fact, 80% of your content should be value. Okay? Then lifestyle. You should show your picture once in a while. Okay? That's how it works. People really want to know that they are talking to a human being and not a robot. So, for example, if you go out, you go to get something, take a picture, okay, and then upload. That's how it works. I'm going straight to the point. I really want to understand the idea. When we get to the specifics, I'll tell you what exactly you need to do. So, traffic generation. I said that if you understand how traffic flows, you will know how to drive it. If you understand how traffic flows, you will know how to drive it. Please just give me a minute. Yeah, so you really want to go to, okay, sorry, just give me a minute. Yeah, if you understand how traffic flows, you will know how to drive it. Okay, and the very critical way to drive traffic is what we call it. We said this earlier. It's what you call value-based marketing. You want to apply the principle of give before asking. Okay, let's go on. So let's now narrow down into Facebook groups. I said go where your target audience, where they hang out. Okay, remember when we're looking at market research, we saw something, and one of the 9 questions we answered in building, in defining your target audience was, or creating your customer avatar, was the fact that you want to know where they hang out. Okay, so a lot of people, they hang out in this Facebook group, so you really want to be there. Okay, now you can also use LinkedIn, you can use any other platform. Just go to where they hang out. And I said regardless of wherever they hang out or the platform you choose to use, the strategy remains the same. The strategy what remains the same. So this is how it works. Number one, you want to interact and engage with members of the group. Okay, reply their posts and comments. Okay, so when you get to the group, you want to interact. Okay, you want to engage with members. If someone posts something on the group, you want to like it. You want to reply their posts or their comments. Okay. Number 2, you want to provide useful tips and content that help people. Number 3, you want to support and cheer members who are winning and encourage them when they are down. The number 4, you want to add them as friends. Okay, great. We're getting there shortly. So I said notes. Dropping links on groups is generally frowned at. So don't do it. Don't just go to a group. You join the group and the next thing you are dropping a link, for whatever product you are selling. Don't do that at all. Please and please. It's really, really very irritating. Rather, what you should do is to post content, okay, valuable content. And I also said that it's not just about posting content. If all you do every time is post content, it may look as though you are promoting yourself. Okay, so I said content plus content equals self-promotion. We don't want this. What we want to do is we want to give content, and then we also want to interact with people. We want to engage them, we want to comment on their posts, we want to like what they do, we want to give useful tips. And at the end of the day, when you give valuable information, which is called content, and then you interact with people, it builds, they know you, they like you, and they trust you. So this is how it works. How do you generate traffic from Facebook groups? It's as simple as this. You join, but remember, I must say this, because before you do any of this, you must have positioned yourself. You must have optimized your profile, changing your DP to ensure that it is exotic, your cover photo, your bio, your about info section, and the images. You have to optimize your profile, because when people see that, oh, this guy helps me, give me some useful tips, right? They will go to your profile, and then they'll check you out in a few seconds. So you really want to position yourself such that when people land on your profile, it sucks them in, and they are really interested in what you do. So number one is that you join the Facebook groups related to your niche. Number two is you add people as friends. Okay? Now you don't add people as friends randomly. Alright? When you comment on a post, that person will see your name that, oh, this guy commented on so and so post. So that is the person you add as your friend. So you want to go to the comment sections, comment on posts, and then add them as friends. So you want to add people as friends. The next thing, you want to send them a message and give them your lead magnet. Okay? You send them a message via Facebook Messenger and all of that when they've accepted your friend request too. Because if you send people messages without them being your friends, Facebook will flag, will tag you and then flag your account because you're just diving into people's DM and all of that. But when someone has accepted your friend request, it shows that, oh, this guy is my friend. So when you send stuff in their DM, Facebook will not monitor your account. But if you are only sending DM to people who are not your friends, Facebook will take your account down, will pull it down. Okay, so send them a message and give them your lead magnet. Number four is you want to get them on a 15 minutes chat where you qualify them. We will see all of this in day 6. Okay, then at the end of the day, you want to sell your offer. It's as basic as this. You get to those groups, you give content, you interact, you add them as friends, you send them Facebook messages in their DM, you give them your lead magnets, you qualify them, and then you sell your offer. But at the end of the day, there are 2 ways in which this can work. So the first thing is that from Facebook group, if you give a lot of value and people are interested in you, what they do next is that they click on your name and then they go to your Facebook profile. So in your Facebook profile also, you want to put a link in your bio that takes them to your WhatsApp. I hope you are following. So, because when you give a lot of value, people will be interested in your stuff. So they'll go to your Facebook profile to see more about you. So you ensure that in your bio you have a link that takes them to your WhatsApp DM where you give them your lead magnet. Another way this can happen is when you get to Facebook groups, okay, you interact and then you add them as friends, you send them a DM on Facebook. The next thing you want to do from there, before you give your lead magnets, you want to take them to WhatsApp. WhatsApp is where we close the deal. And I'm going to teach you all of this. So we're going to review this, but I wrote here specifics. See why I said it's a lot of work. Now, I said you add 50 friends in your niche per day. Okay? Add 50 friends in your niche per day. And truth about the matter is not everyone will accept your friend request. Let's say 50% will accept. So you will now send a direct message to the 25, which is the 50%, and then take them to WhatsApp where you give them your lead magnets and qualify them. The number 5, you sell your offer. So all in all, that's like a general summary of how you can generate leads from Facebook. Of course, when we really get to implementation, I'm going to be doing all of this with you. So don't think that it's impossible. I'm going to show you that it is very possible.
Please,
Okay.
can I ask a question?
Is it very urgent? Can the question come after the class when
I
I'm
want you
done?
to briefly explain the meaning of lead magnet to us so we can understand the meaning of the word lead magnet.
Were you in the class yesterday?
Not really, this is the first time.
We talked about lead magnets yesterday, and the recording is available on Telegram. So what will happen is, I think you are just joining the group. So I'll send you the link to the Telegram group where you will download the recordings from yesterday. Okay, so that's how it is.
Okay,
You probably don't know what the
okay,
lead
thank
magnet is because you were not around yesterday. Everything I'm teaching is systematic. That means if you missed any day from day one, you probably get lost. And I believe everyone here can attest to the fact. For example, Gochi is here, Marachi is here, Kind is here. I believe they will not have that kind of question. I believe we all know what lead magnet is, right? Or what a lead magnet is, right? Is there any responses?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Please mute your mic. Okay, so good news. So basically what you need to do is I will send you the link after the class. I'll send you the link to the Telegram group where you have access to all the resources from day one. Okay. All right.
Okay,
I
thank you. I'll
think.
be grateful.
All right. Welcome. So that is like the idea of Facebook lead generation. You want to go to where people are, which is in those Facebook groups. You want to hang out there. You want to interact with them. You want to give valuable content daily, and then you want to add 50 friends to your niche daily. 50% will accept. Send a direct message to 25 and take them to WhatsApp. Give them your lead magnet, qualify them, and sell your offer. Okay, it's as simple as that. Now we want to go to Twitter. How can you generate leads from Twitter? This is pretty the same, but the truth about the matter is this is a bit different because when we talk about Facebook groups, you are not the owner of Facebook group. You are not the owner of any Facebook group you are joining. You are only joining as a participant. All right. But for Twitter, you are the owner of your account. You are the owner of your what they call it, of your profile and every other thing. You are the owner of your tweets, so you can do in quotes whatever you want to do there. For example, if you're on Facebook groups, you cannot just drop any link there. You can't because that is not your group. You have to abide by their rules and their regulation. But when we talk about Twitter, if you post a tweet, for example, okay, if you post a tweet, it is yours. So you can add a link at the end of the tweet. Okay, I really want to ensure I'm not missing anything. So basically, generating lead. So we're going to look at the introduction. We'll look at why Twitter. I'm going to look at the three parts of this strategy. So as a form of introduction, okay, the idea is that you want to create a Twitter audience around what you offer, around your niche. You want to grow that audience, and then you, at the end of the day, you want to sell products to anyone interested in that. Okay, I really want to go. So why Twitter? You might be asking yourself, why Twitter? Why not Facebook? Well, the truth about the matter is the Twitter algorithm helps you to get free traffic. It helps you because of the way Twitter works. For example, if I make a tweet on Twitter, okay, if I make a tweet and someone likes that tweet, people who are not following me but are following those people who, the person who liked the tweet will see my stuff. Is that powerful? So I might just place a tweet, and then if 5 people like that tweet, the followers of those 5 people will have the opportunity to also see my tweet. Do you understand? So it's like it really helps. The algorithm is really favorable for getting free traffic. Also, Twitter helps you to achieve the KLT factor. The KLT factor, like you know, is a know, like, and trust. People only buy from you when they know you, they like you, and then they trust you. Okay, so this platform, Twitter, is better than Facebook when it comes to free organic traffic. And that's why I really want you to pay attention to what I'm going to share to you. We're going to be using both, but I really want you to pay attention to this. So there are three parts to this. The first part is you have to choose a niche. Okay? Choose a niche. The second part is you want to build a Twitter page to attract them. And then the third part is you actually want to generate leads. So I'm going to be showing you all of that, how to go about this. Okay? So let's look at the first part. I said choosing a niche is simple. Last time, I think it was 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I can't remember. Oh, we talked about market research and all of that. I think it was yesterday also. We spoke about 4 big markets. Number 1 is the money and business niche. Number 2 is the health and beauty. Number 3 is the sex and relationship. Number 4 is travel or relocation. These are 4 big markets, especially in Nigeria. Many people want to make money. I don't want to say everybody, but I mean, why should anyone want to make money? So a lot of people want to make money. A lot of people want to start up a business. So this is a very huge niche. Another one is health and beauty. People want to live healthy lives. Okay? So under money and business, you have things like investing, things like crypto, forex, selling online, digital marketing. They all fall under this first one. Number 2, health and beauty. You have things like skincare, weight loss, hair growth, all of that. Under sex and relationship, you have things like marriage, okay, and relationship basically. And under travel and relocation, I believe this is straightforward. People want to jackpot, so you really want to help them achieve that, okay? But I said focus on a theme. For me personally, what I tweet on and what I focus on is the first one, the money, the business, and the personal development. This is my theme. Anything that has to do with money, anything that has to do with business, and anything that has to do with personal development is what I tweet around. So this is my team. You won't find me tweeting about skincare. Okay, it's not within my tribe. So you have to focus on one. Choose from these 4 here. Okay, and then focus on them. But for me, I'll focus on this. So if you really want to follow me on the journey, then you can also pick one from here and focus on. I believe you are with me. I'm not saying you have to do what I do, but I mean, that's what I do. And that's what I really know how to do. So that's what I can teach. I really don't know much about skincare, but I believe you get my point. So the second part is you want to build a Twitter page to attract your audience in 4 simple steps. The first step 1 is that you want to create a Twitter page and optimize your profile. Step 2 is to figure out what topics to tweet about. Of course, in figuring out what topics to tweet about is you choosing your niche here, okay? Number 3 is you want to find and follow those people who have the content that you want. If you know that someone, tweets about the kind of content that you want, then you really want to be following that person on Twitter so that you can see the person's tweet and learn from it and then also copy the same. Number 4 is you want to grow your Twitter audience. So this is like the 4 steps to build a Twitter page that attracts your audience. So we're going to look at them one by one, okay? So how do you create a Twitter page and optimize your profile? It's simple. When creating a Twitter page, you want to name your Twitter page. Okay? You want to name your Twitter page. And then the formula is easy. This is the formula I usually use. The name / who you are. So this is my own. Progress / sales whiz. If you go on Twitter, you see a lot of them like that. You know Bruno. Most of you know Bruno. You should know Bruno. Bruno's one is Bruno / Einstein of marketing. He calls himself the Einstein, whatever it's called, Einstein of marketing. So the formula is name / who you are. Bruno's one is Bruno / Einstein of marketing. Okay? And now, don't be funny. If you are not an expert, don't go and put sales expert there. I'm going to shoot yourself in the leg. So you can say, Wale / maybe digital marketing enthusiast, but it doesn't have to be long. Or marketing, and then just anything. Just who you are, really. So this is like the formula to name your Twitter page. All right, this is my own. This is my own. Number 1 is my own. And I'm still yet to, because I really don't use Twitter a lot, but I'm still yet to focus, to arrive at something that really work for me anyway. So I'm still testing. So the second part The first part is in creating a Twitter page. Step one is to create a Twitter page and optimize your profile. In doing that, you have to name your page. Secondly, you have to optimize your page. Now, after naming your Twitter page, you want to write an amazing bio that states what you do and what people stand to gain when they come to your profile. So the template is easy. I always give you templates because you can just copy it and model, your stuff after it. So you can say, I tweet about ABC. I tweet about selling online. It's as simple as that. Okay. Second one is, this is a page dedicated to helping, okay, maybe skincare, those interested in skincare, achieve clear skin, something like that. You really want to help people, state what you do and what people stand to gain when they come to you. The third one is that, third template that you can copy is that I teach and help your audience to achieve the benefits without pain points. I'm talking about how to create headline yesterday. I gave you a lot of templates. You can also use that. Okay. Also, you want to fix your profile picture. Like I said, when we're talking about Facebook, you want to use a good profile picture, please. You cannot be trying to sell an offer of maybe 100K, and then your profile picture is, you're looking like someone that's not eaten in the last 7 days. Nobody will buy from you. Okay. See, everything in marketing is packaging, is branding. So you really want to brand yourself. Even if you're not eating in the last 7 days, please don't put that kind of picture online. All right. Nobody will buy from you. So you want to fix your profile picture and your header. I think there's something called header on Twitter. Just to say, when you have cover photo on Facebook, you also have header on Twitter. So basically, this is very straightforward. Ensure you use your profile picture, very fine, very smart, and a header that is relevant to what you do. Okay. The fourth thing is you want to create a pinned tweet. Now, a pinned tweet is that when someone views your profile, okay, the first post that they see is that pinned tweet. You want to pin it to the top. So that the first thing that they see if you want to view your content is this pinned tweet. Now, a pinned tweet is a valuable promotion about what people should expect from you. Okay, and at the end of the pinned tweet, not necessarily at the end, but in the pinned tweet, it should contain a link to your WhatsApp DM where they can talk to you personally. That's where you're going to close the sale. I'm going to teach you all of that in day 4. Okay. Now the idea is to create a lesson around what your audience will be interested in. Just give me a minute. So why this is, I've gone through 4 things. Now why this is important is because this is how it works. How do you, we're looking at this part 2, we'll talk about building a Twitter page that attracts your audience. Now, how do you gain followers? It's simple. Someone sees your tweets, okay, or your comments on someone else's tweet, or your like, and what does it do? They will click on your profile, and then they will check your profile, okay? They will check the message on your bio, and they will check out some of your content, and they will decide if they want to be seeing your type of content. And if they're interested in your type of content, they will follow you. It's as simple as that. Someone sees your comment, your valuable comment, your tweets, your like, and all of that. They click on your profile, they're interested in your stuff, they follow you. Okay? So we spoke about the 4 steps to achieve all of that. So like I said, don't fake what you're not. Don't fake it at all. So that's step 1. Step 2 is finding out what topics to talk about. Like I said, I do 3 topics: selling online, business opportunities, and self or personal development. I believe this is straightforward. Okay. Step 3, you want to find and follow people who have the kind of content you want. This is a typo error. Okay. You want to find, and if you want, I will show you those people. Just like I didn't just have the strength to start listing names here. Okay. So find at least 40 large accounts in your niche. You don't have to follow them at once. Maybe 5 per day or 10 per day. And when you get to 40, you can stop. You don't have to exceed 40. So find and follow people who want the kind of content, who have the kind of content that you want, and follow them. Step 4 is that you want to grow your Twitter audience. Now this is important because, see, people only follow you because they see you as interesting and valuable. Okay, so you want to tweet consistently, and then you want to stick with your team. Be authentic, don't be boring. Don't tweet like a robot. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly what you can tweet about, so just follow me. Okay, yeah, I said there are two simple ways to do this. Number one, post a lot of high value content on your page to demonstrate how good you are. Now, you have to tweet at least 20 times per day. And I'll tell you how you can get this 20. Don't say, do I have to think about 20 different ideas per day? Really? That's a lot of work. I mean, I always give you templates, right? So when we want to implement, I'm going to show you the templates. We're going to look at everything on the group. Okay, daily task. I'm going to every morning. I'm going to tell you what exactly we need to do. So, but this is like the idea. Like I said, I want you to understand why we are doing what we're doing before we eventually go ahead to do it. The second thing is that you want to find pages related to your niche. Okay, remember the reason why you are doing this. The reason why want to find and follow people who have the kind of content you want is because of this. Because once you have them, okay, remember these are large, find large, 40 large accounts, not someone with 2 followers. So someone that has probably 10,000 followers plus, large accounts. Okay, those are the people you want to follow. Because when those people make a tweet, okay, you really want to be one of the first people who will jump on that tweet and take some time to think about the valuable content you can put in the comment section. Don't be in a hurry. So I said you want to find pages related to your niche and drop what valuable comments in their tweets. Comment what at least 40 times per day. You see that? 40 times per day. And this is how it works. Okay. Part 3, we want to actually generate leads. This is the most important part of everything we want to do. The truth about the matter is growing your Twitter audience, optimizing your profile is to help people see you as someone they should trust when they come to your profile. Okay. I mean, if you're someone with 100 followers and someone with 10,000 followers, who will you buy from? It's someone with 10,000 followers now. That's why this is also important. But the truth about the matter is this is the good news. That you can generate leads even with 0 followers. Okay, all you need to do is to have a lead magnet and a WhatsApp link. All right. So this number 2 is actually where we are going. This place, this is how it works. You want to follow people who post the kind of large accounts, who post the kind of content that you want. Like this is the main strategy here. You want to follow large accounts who post about the niche, who are in your niche and post about, who have the kind of content that you want. And then when they drop tweets, you really want to hurry to their comment section, okay, to drop valuable comments in their tweets. Now, the whole idea is when people see their tweets, they always want to check out what people have to say about that tweet. And if you are one of the first people who comment on their tweets, that means if an account has 100, maybe 10,000 followers, for example, and a tweet reaches maybe 5,000 people, and maybe 3,000 people check or 2,000 people check the comment section. That means just the very fact that you were able to go to the comment section of this fellow, drop a valuable comment there, without doing anything, you are exposing that valuable content to 2,000 people. Now imagine you now do this on a lot of accounts. So that's, you are stealing their traffic, you are stealing their audience. I don't permit me to use that word stealing, but you are leveraging on the audience they have, okay, to build your own leads. That is how it works. So yes, you can generate leads by simply following these large accounts, and then when they make a tweet, you really want to go to their comment section and post valuable comment. Don't forget what I said, valuable comments. I feel like giving you some example, but I'll probably look at that before we end the class. So ensure that you promise them a lead magnet, okay, something that you give them for free, and then a WhatsApp link. Now the whole idea, let me just explain how this works. So this is the funnel. Okay. Now it depends. If you are posting a tweet on your timeline, I don't know if that's what it's called, but if you post a tweet on your timeline and you leave a WhatsApp link at the ending of the tweet, when people read your tweets and then they get to the ending of the tweet and they're interested, they will click on the link and come to your WhatsApp. And then when they come to your WhatsApp, you want to give them your lead magnet. It's as simple as that. We're going to look at all of that, what to do when they come to you, when it comes to nurturing. I think that will be tomorrow. Yeah, we'll look at all of that. Also, when these large accounts make a tweet, okay, and then you run to their comment sections and drop valuable content. Remember, these contents have to be valuable. I can't stress this enough. It has to be valuable and it has to relate and resonate with people who are seeing them. Okay? So when they do so, they'll be interested. If you're like, oh, let me give an example, Seth. Let me just give an example from the top of my head. Okay, someone posts a tweet, maybe Mr. Toyon Bottle posts a tweet of how you really can't make money online if you're not generating a lot of traffic. Maybe just say something like this. I see a lot of affiliates trying to be one of the top affiliate marketers and win my Dubai, stuff. And the truth about the matter is that they don't know that the only way to make a lot of money is by generating a lot of traffic. And he just leaves it like that. What you want to do, you want to hurry down to that comment section and ensure that your comment is relevant and it's related to that tweet. Now say, oh, this you can say something like this. Actually, this is true. I remember 2 years ago or last year, I was really struggling to make a lot of sales on my digital product or whatever I sell. Okay, and not until 2 weeks ago, I realized that the issue was not even my offer or anything else. It was the fact that I was not generating a lot of traffic. And I've even tried, to run paid ads, but Facebook keep banning my account. Not until 2 weeks ago, I stumbled upon something like that showed me how I can generate leads for free using organic traffic. And with that, I've been able to generate constantly 30 quality leads for free. I just thank God. If not for traffic, I would probably not have made my first million. That is a valuable comment. You are sharing your story with them. I'm telling you, when you put something like that and someone reads that comment, the person will be interested. Oh, you see people running to your DM. Wow, 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 wow. How did you do it, bro? Please teach me. Show me the way. I did one like that recently. And, um, I had a lot of leads come to my Twitter DM. Just a comment though, on those large accounts. So that's how you can leverage on their large accounts to get leads from there. Okay? And when they come to your Twitter DM, you want to take them to WhatsApp. Sure. You can say something like, I use that a lot. You can say something like, oh, I'm not really a Twitter person. I reply fast on WhatsApp. Why don't we connect on WhatsApp? Then you drop your WhatsApp link there. Then they will DM you on WhatsApp. Is that basic? Okay. So you really want to tweet like a genius. Now, how do you treat? Please, I don't know whatever happened to me in this class. Are you still following me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very much.
Most people,
Yeah, I am.
All right. Thank you. All right. Tweet like a genius. Now, like I said, you don't want to tweet like who is boring, or someone who is a PhD holder. That's already using big grammar. It's not your grammar that will bring you a lot of leads. The golden rule is to talk about things that people are interested in and then also to entertain them. So you want to be interesting and you want to talk about things people are interested in, and also you want to entertain. You want to put in, I'll show you all of this, and then over time you will learn how this works. But you don't just always want to be very, very formal and strict. No, you want to put, you want to spice it up a bit, okay? And I learned this from Mr. Tony Motoshaw, the RUN framework. Ensure that your tweet is relatable, it is useful, and then it is novel, it is new. Okay? I think that settles it. Also, here I said 4 types of tweet that will bring massive engagement for you. Number 1, people don't like reading novels. Okay, so you really want to use things like lists, like bullet points, like 7 lessons I learned while trading forex or something like that, or 7 lessons I learned after losing 300k to forex. People who are interested in that, they want to read. So you can say number 1, this, number 2, this, number 3, number 3. It's easy to read and it's easy to understand, so people will read it. Okay. Number 2 is you want to say what people are not willing to say. You want to be daring at some point. Okay, when you use your Twitter, be daring. Say things that people are not willing to say. Also, you want to share personal stories. You saw the example of the kind of comments I would have posted in someone like that. The example I gave a few minutes ago. You can share your personal stories, and also you want to jump on hot and trending topics. Okay, jump on this topic, and then ensure you share your tweets around that. For example, this period that people are declaring, oh, I want to be president, I want to be president, I want to be president. That is a hot topic. It's 2020. When are we in the election again? So the next election, that's a hot topic, and then you can create a tweet around that. I'm telling you, it's going to gain traction. Okay, it's going to bring a lot of engagement for you. Great. Now, how do you get content for your tweets? How do you get content from your tweets? Number one, you can share your personal thoughts and ideas. Like I said, it's your Twitter. Okay, no one puts a gun to your. No one. It's your space. So put what you feel you can put. You can put your personal thoughts and ideas. Number two, you can adjust. One of the reasons you're also following large accounts and people who have valuable content and have the kind of content you're looking for is by adjusting their tweets. Like I said, we all steal from each other in this marketing thing. So I'm not saying you should copy verbatim, but when you see a good tweet and you like it and you feel it's something that's educative, you can copy it and then you can adjust it. You can rephrase it. You can even use this tool. I think they call it Quillbot. I don't know. I think it's how they spell it. Quillbot. Just paste it there and then it rephrases whatever it is you see. So basically that's how you can get content. I'm telling you now how you can get content. You can show. So I said post 20 times per day, Abby. These are the ways you can get content. Your personal thoughts and ideas. You want to adjust to go to it. Number three is you want to share what you are learning from people or books. For example, if you have a Twitter account, after today's class, you can just go on Twitter and say like, wow, I didn't know organic traffic can be this simple. Thank you, so and so for teaching me this. It's as simple as that. You're just sharing what you learned. You can even share from this class. Like, oh, I learned that. See, one thing about traffic is that if nothing goes up the funnel, no money comes down. That is you just sharing what you learned. Okay, and then that's how you get tweet. Your tweet doesn't have to be long. Just a page and that. I mean, just a particular. I don't know how to call it. Just a tweet. Okay. So you can share what you are learning from people or from books that you read. Also, you can quote, retweet other people's tweets. When Mr. Toyin posts something, for example, you can just quote his tweet and then retweet it and say, wow, this is true. Then talk about your own story. So that's how you can get content from, for your tweets. You'll be tired today. Energy is low. So yeah, it was long, right? And that's like the idea behind all of this. Okay. Now, before I say what I want to say next, I just like to ask: do you have any question? Any question? Are you still with me? Do you have any question? Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Any question? Did you understand everything I said? They're not
I
responsive.
understand what you're saying, but, about the creating the page, I don't know how to create a page on Twitter.
What do you say?
I don't know how to set up a page on Twitter.
Okay. Any other question? I'll address it good news. Any other question? Judith, any question?
No question. I'll buy the lesson again.
Please mute your mic. Ugochi, any question? Ugochi, any question?
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
All right. Danny, any question?
Oh, no question.
Kind, any question? Kind, any question? It's probably not here. Amarachi, any question?
I don't have any question.
All right. So like I always give you, I'll give you a task. And so like I said, I just gave you the idea of how it works. I'm going to give you the specifics of the exact thing you will be doing and how to go about it. But before then, I have a task for you. It's a very simple task. Before I go into the specific, these are the things you need to do. Number one, go and create, if you don't have a Facebook profile or a Facebook account, go and create one. And if you don't have a Twitter account, go and create one. And secondly, optimize your profile. I think it's as simple as that. So good news that you're saying you don't know how to create a Twitter account. I mean, I don't know if you expect me to be teaching you how to go about that, but it's pretty straightforward. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. If you use an Android phone, just download the app and then sign up an account there. It's straightforward. Download the app from Play Store and sign up for an account. So before I actually tell you and you actually go through to what exactly you need to be doing, because I'm going to be doing it with you, don't forget. I'm going to be carrying everyone along, as many as are interested, on a daily basis with this task. Okay. But the first thing you need to do now is to go and create a Facebook profile, a Facebook page, Facebook account, and a Twitter account. And also, with what I've taught you here, I need you to optimize your profile. That is, ensure that you have a good picture, you have a good cover photo, you have a good name, your bio is on point, okay, your about information is on point, and you have a pinned tweet, something like that. Did you all get that, please?
Yes.
All right. So you see, the task is very easy. Yeah, the task is easy. Okay, so ensure you do that. It's very easy. What you have to do now. Remember, we're taking it step by step, and I really want to give you a lot of information so you don't think, oh, this is too cumbersome. Okay, this is organic. What I basically told you here is organic lead generation. Organic leads generation. That means you don't want to pay money for it, but you have to pay with your time. What I immediately focus on is paid traffic. I just pay these platforms and then they generate traffic for me. So I really don't do most of all those comments and joining groups and all of that because there's not enough time for that. But I really want to learn it too. So that's one of the reasons I said I'll be doing this with you because this will be like my first time also doing it. Okay, but other people that have done it, this is the exact things that they did. This is not when I mean my first time. Okay, my first time, like I already be going through this journey with you. Like I said, I usually do it. I generate leads from Twitter a whole lot when I have the time, but it's not something I do consistently because I also generate traffic using paid. I generate traffic using paid traffic. So, but I know that you probably don't have a lot of money to do this. So you really want to get people quality leads for free. Like I told you, I don't want to focus on too many platforms so that you don't get all choked up. I'm focusing on Facebook groups and then Twitter and Facebook and Twitter, Facebook groups and then your Twitter comments and all of that. Okay, that is how we're going to go about it. So, but before you can do anything, the first thing that you want to position yourself as an authority, you want to position yourself as someone who people can reach out to. So go and create a Facebook and Twitter account if you don't have, and then optimize your photo. I've taught you how to optimize your photo here. So ensure that you do the basic things. Because when you start putting out content and all of that, people will click on your profile to see who exactly this is. Okay. So that is how it works. Of course, when we are bringing everything together and then putting everything into practice, I'll show you exactly how we are going to go about it. And I'm going to give you daily tasks as well. So I think that brings us to the end of today's class. Also, if you need content and all of that, I'm going to be showing everything. I'm going to give you templates. Okay, I'm going to give you templates, but I really don't want to choke you up with a lot of information for now. Taking it step by step, and I really want you to follow me on this journey. Okay, and don't miss a class, and don't miss a session, and then implement and submit your assignments. Today is Saturday. I put it on the group. Today is Saturday. Go through the recordings, listen to them, and submit your assignments. It doesn't get easier than that. Okay, it doesn't. That's why I told you that the only way to turn these hard things, these are the things you need to do if you need to see results. And I'm not even lying to you. These are the things you need to do if you want to see results. So the only way to ensure that you see those results is to turn these hard things into what we call base instincts. All right. I'm here daily. I'm here trying. I come up with these slides and ensure that I'm really teaching, and regardless of my schedule, I ensure that I show up here by 10 p.m. every day to teach. So what exactly is your excuse now? I'm also a busy person, so I have a lot of things I'm handling, but I ensure that I come here to teach. So you shouldn't have any excuse at the end of the day. Okay. So this recording will probably be available again tonight. So watch it and digest everything I spoke about and do the basic things. Create your Facebook and Twitter account and then optimize your profile. Okay. I think that brings us to the end of today's class. Tomorrow, what are we looking at tomorrow? What would we be looking at tomorrow? Let's check. Let me check. Okay, tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow, very interesting. Tomorrow, we're going to look at the actual things to write about. Okay, yeah, the actual things to write about. How to comment, how to, pull down, make those strategic comments on people's tweets. Okay, how to frame it. I'm going to give you a lot of templates as well. So rather than thinking, oh, how do I come up with this? He said 20 comments every day. I mean, 20 tweets every day. He said 40 comments every day. How am I going to come up with this? It's very easy. Okay, it's very easy. It's very easy. And I'm going to be showing you all of that tomorrow. So you see, I'm actually taking you on a journey. And if you miss any part of the journey, you will be lost. That's the truth. And I'm not in a hurry, because I really want you to understand where I'm coming from. From day one, we spoke about mindset. Day two, we went to market research and product research. Day three, we talked about lead magnets and offer creation. This is day four, and we're talking about how to generate traffic for free. Okay, because you probably don't have funds to go for the paid traffic. And then tomorrow I'm going to tell you the exact things to post on your social media. But you can't post anything on your social media if you've not optimized your profile. It will be counterproductive. You have to first of all optimize your profile, because whatever when you put out stuff, or when you put stuff out there, people will want to see who exactly is putting out this stuff. And if your profile is not optimized, then you will just be sending all your leads away. So everything works together. Okay, so tomorrow I'll be telling you how to basically nurture your audience, okay, and tell you the exact things to post on your social media. Okay, so remember what I started with. If you are here to catch cruise, or if you are here to make money, then make money. But you can't do both at the same time. You can't do both at the same time. That is the truth. You can't do both at the same time. So if you really want to make money, if you really want to start a business, then you have to have, and you don't use your personal account, you need to have a business account. It's as simple as that. And WhatsApp has made it easy. Just go get another line and create a business WhatsApp account. I mean, it's as simple as that. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of today's class. So I will see you all again tomorrow.
Sorry, I have a question.
Oh, Amarachi. Yeah, go ahead, please.
You gave us four markets. That's business and
What did you say?
non-business. I said you gave us four big markets, right?
No,
Am
I didn't
I?
get you. It seems your network is poor. What did you say?
You gave us certain markets, four big markets. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what did you say?
I said earlier in the presentation, you gave us a
Yeah.
list
What
of
I think you
markets.
need to
Oh, please, kind, let me hear. Please, mute your mic, kind, let me hear. Yeah, what did you say, March?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I said earlier in the presentation, you gave us a list of four markets,
Okay, four markets. Yeah.
like four big ones. Health and beauty, health and business,
Yeah.
etc. Yeah. So, what if we're not interested in any of those four things?
Those
Are
four
there any
things.
other markets?
Okay, if you're not interested in those four things,
Yes.
Wait, let me even look for those four things again. Where are they? Yeah. Okay. If you're not interested in these four things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you mind telling me what you're interested in?
Let's say someone is interested in technology.
In
Like,
technology.
yeah.
Okay. We said something earlier. Okay, we said something earlier that your whatever you sell, okay, must appeal to a large market. It must appeal to a large market. So these markets, these four big markets, they are chosen because they are large and a lot of people are interested in them. So if you feel technology is one of those big markets, then why not? You can go for it. But if you ask me, I think technology is a part of money and business. This first one here, that is tech. I think it's a part of this first one here. It's also a big market, but it falls under this first one here. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes. Yes.
Any other, did I answer your question? Did that help? Hmm?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
All right. So we chose these markets because they are large and a lot of people will be here. We don't want to appeal to those people who are just like you don't want to sell a product. I do know I use the example, but it's funny to me. Mr. Toyomo to show you the example. You don't want to sell a product on how to train a parrot. How many people in Nigeria have parrots, and then how many are willing to train them? That's like one in like 1,000. That is not a huge market at all. So if you're looking for a huge market where you find a lot of people who are interested in your stuff, then they should fall under this four. I believe everything that you can think about falls under this four. The money and business, the health and beauty, the sex and relationship, and then the travel or relocation. Any other question, please? All right
Thank
then.
you.
Let me.
Thank you for sharing.
Huh? What you say?
Good news. I said thank you so much. I really
All right, so good news. I'll send you the link to the Telegram group so you can have access to. If you don't have access to them, just let me know. I'll resend them to the Telegram group. Hopefully I
okay.
do that.
Please
Yeah.
have our
So
take work.
yeah, I'll just send you the link to Telegram. So watch from or listen and watch from day one up to this point. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Take care. Have a great night rest. Tomorrow is Sunday. Friday Christian. Please go to church.
Okay, man. Sorry.
Good night.
Good night.
Let me stop this recording first.
Night.